Hi, so this is my new sample, which is called Demon Garden, and sounds like this. So, I started with the piano. Um, it's very realistic because I used the piano tech and I used this preset which I sculpted, and it's inspired by Jason Moore because I like a lot his recordings with this piano. And by the way, the um, the realism is due also to um, me using the pedal automation, so to make it really sound as it should. And then, so this is the MIDI, and also I'm using on all my instruments this plugin, which is a plugin that I created myself, which is called Piero Migliani Sound Workshop, and it's inspired by the recording chain of Piero Migliani's studio. Piero Migliani is an Italian composer from the 60s and 70s, which is very famous and has an incredible legacy that he lived. And you may know him, I don't know, but his studio is very peculiar, and I made some research to find all the gear that he used for the studio, and I recreated the chain. So it's the preamp that goes into a vintage mic, which goes into an emulation of that room, which goes into the console, and then at the end it goes into the Ampex tape recorder, and it's all inspired by that sound. And this plugin, it's not um, um, I'm not selling it right now, but maybe I will do in the future. And also to sculpt the sound of the piano, I used the RC20 to um, lower some of the high frequencies of the piano. And then there is the flute. This is the piano for it, sorry, the flute, and for it I used the passion flute contact bank, which is incredible. And to do it, to make it that real, I used an automation on the expression and modulation modulation wheel. So it's like this, and for it I used also Eco Boy, which I used also on the piano a little bit to make it um, a bit echo. So it's like this, you can see. And by the way, all the sounds went into the echo chamber, which is present in this plugin. The echo chamber, which is if you don't know, it's a concrete room, a concrete chamber where back in the days in the 60s, sound of the instruments went through a speaker which was recorded with a mic. So to capture the reverberation of that room, and that was an ante litteram um reverberation technique, which had an incredible sound, very dreamy, and it's beautiful. Um, I think you may hear it like this. It's like this, and then there is the guitar, which is this. For the guitar, I used the ample guitar T, which is this, and I sculpted the sound with the RC20 to cut the high frequencies to make it more vintage. And yeah, it also goes into the echo chamber, and then there is the bass, which is this, which does only few supportive notes, and the MIDI is this, and also the MIDI of the guitar is this, and then for the bass, I use the swing back, which is incredible for jazz, and then there is the brass section, which begins with the tenor trombone, which is this, which goes into yeah, it continues with the alto sax, which is this. Together is like this. For it, I used for them I used the swing more, which is a second part to swing library. So it's like this, and then there is the violin, the vio the cello, and the viola, which together goes like this. And for them, I used the violin solo sample modeling, uh, the cello solo sample modeling also, and also this from sample modeling, which is the viola solo, which is very realistic, but I also this is the MIDI. I manipulated the modulation and expression wheel to make it sound really real, and it's like this. as you can see, and also this. Like this. And the rest is just percussions. It's like this. Hope you like. Peace.